Alright, first up I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in our sincerity and our truth. Shalom to the elect. Yeah, you know, basically, the elect, it's all about the elect, man. See, the elect of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, which is the elect of the nation of Israel. We will come out to bring out this truth mainly, man. And you know, basically, we're there at the time. The apostle deemed this year as the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Right. And hey, as you notice, 2024 start with a bang. Yeah, because it starts with one of the signs where the scriptures actually show you, so we're at the end. See? We wake up out of our bed Monday morning. See? I will hold, you know, the New Year's Eve of destruction, we actually go to choke up curses, do all of that. Then, you know, because, hey, we want to see the destruction of this place, man. Because we want to see the ushering of our kingdom, see? Which is the right thing. That's all the earth that go run right order. So basically, we wake in the morning, get the message from my phone, Japan. Then, hit by what? 7.5, 7.6 earthquake. See? How could you say, yes. How could you say, praise the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the prophecies, man. The word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, because you're out here going along, you know, with the go along, you know, saying the future is uncertain, we don't know what will come yet and what. No, the future is not uncertain. We know what is coming next, man. And that's the prophecies, them. Yeah, so when we see these things that it seems strange to the regular man, you know, because earthquake thing, you know, people be talking about, say, oh, one earthquake thing, I get common and all, man.
Yeah,
no, you know what I mean? They look on it like, oh, this is just a new norm, a new thing we're supposed to. No. Yeah, it is prophecies being fulfilled. There's a climax. You see that the thing, Jake don't understand that there's a climax to all the things that basically they're seeing going on. You know, it's not a new way we're gonna have to just live through this new way. No. Yeah? This basically is marking the end of an era. Yeah? It's the end of the so-called white man rule. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Yeah, kingdom rise, kingdom fall. And we happen to be at the end of a kingdom, man. You know? Things so you know, dysfunctional right now. You know what I mean? It's really unfair to say that this is not the end of this one kingdom. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, man. You know, everything is failing. Everything is failing. We had a female the other day basically saying that, look, you know, everything in the society, what them say is modern medicine, modern this, modern that, and all of it not working, man. She basically come to the conclusion and say, oh, it's worse. You know what I mean? It's worse than before. So everything what them say modernized and it, you know, this and that and the advancement seeming to be worse than what things was before. The family structure is worse than before. Health-wise, it's worse than before. Yeah? When it come on to social lifestyle, worse than before. Everything is worse and everything is going down a path where nobody seems to know where it's gonna end up. Yeah? But we know where it's gonna end up, man. To the end. That's what it is, man. According to the prophecies, man. You can't be out here, you be ignorant, you try to be naive, and you don't try to think about the end. You know what I mean? Because all that you know is what you see, and when you come here on experience, you know, you're gonna have hope in some way. Things are gonna work out. It's not like that, man. The Lord have a complete story, and it ended in a particular way. You know, and him tell you how it's gonna end. And guess what? The way how him tell it gonna end, that's what's manifesting right now. And you have to know how the Lord say it's gonna end. You have to know that. That's when you see it happen. You said, this is the work of the Lord. Because if it happen, otherwise you be think of something random happen. All them things just happen, you know.
The Lord of glory, man.
You know, but mankind there will continue for there. No. No. We know it step by step. Why? Because the prophecy of the Lord, man. Read that prophecy there again, brother.
Says,
Read that scripture there again, brother.
Says, this is 2 Corinthians 9 and verse 1.
Come on.
It says, he answered me then and said, measure down the time diligently in itself.
Right, so the thing is, measuring of the time. You know, the scripture says measure the time diligently in itself. You know, it's funny because times are measured, you know, in everybody's daily life. But the way time get measured is measured on a small scale. Like a man, we measure the process of a day. A man, we measure the process of a week. A man, we measure the process of a year. And that's where it stops. A man really go further than a year. You know what I mean? Knowing the effects of a year. Because, you know, there are effects that happen to the process of a year. You have effects happen to the process of a day and a week and a month. Yeah? During the course of the year, you have different periods of the year where you have like seasons, man. Seasons basically have signs in order to show what season it is. Like, for instance, you have winter now, you know, it's at the coldest time this of the year. They have spring, where you know that if you're a farmer, you know that certain things start to come about back. You know, you're planting and your crops start to spring, come about. The spring, you know, summer, you mostly get, you know, you produce. And you know that summer is the warm time of the year, the hot time of the year. These are signs, man. Will show you what point in time you're at. You know that autumn, you know the leaves are falling from the trees certain places in the world. The leaves falling from the tree are signs, man, showing you what season you're in. That's for a year. Now, you have greater time, period than just a year. And you have things that happen throughout that time period. A decade, you know what I mean? You have significant things that happen throughout a decade. Yeah? You have significant things that happen throughout an age. Yeah? That's the discipline of how time operate and seasons operate. So just like how you have seasons for the year, you have seasons for a decade. Yeah? But to the ignorant at heart, you don't know the things that happen in what season pertaining to a decade. You know what I mean? And pertaining to an age. So an age is very important, man, because you see, when an age is coming to an end, you have astronomical effects that took place, man, that take place, man. And coupled with things that associate with those astronomical things, because there are a lot of things that are astronomically, you know what I mean, that actually affect things on the earth. You know what I mean? So everything work in coordination. All right, for instance, if there's something going on with the sun, it's going to immediately affect the earth, man. If there's even if it's an asteroid or whatsoever passing by, or alignment of the planets, it have a direct effect on the earth, man. Case in point, you can have an astrological event taking place that obstruct weather or to create certain weather anomalies on the earth. A weather anomaly can happen because of an astrological event. Case in point, bring it down simple. The moon itself affect tide here on the earth. It affect water on the earth. That's one celestial body we're telling you about. It affect water on the earth, man. Even the psychology of men. The moon,
that's where you get the word lunatic from.
Yeah, that's where you get the word lunatic from. You know what I mean? Because the water, the levels of water raise in the body. You know what I mean? Just like how the sea level raise, the moon affect water in the body, man. I'm telling you how much percentage of water the human being basically contain. See? So that is just one celestial body, you know what I mean, affecting things here. So the mental state of people on the earth is affected by things that happen in the heavens, man.
God.
Yeah? So when you see certain moon come about, when you see certain alignments come about, you know, guess what? People mental state adjusts to the type of things going on up there. And not only that, the weather and all this, simple. Weather anomalies can lead to what? Famine. Famine can lead to what? People, you know what I mean, start to act more desperate, and not only desperate, selfish. And being that way, you get the result of people killing each other for even food.
That's right.
Yeah, and now when all these things start to happen, it brings a lot of confusion. So it have an effect on people in other state of confusion. You see, when it comes on to governments and people basically seeing governments can't help them in such a scenario, then we turn against some government. So yeah, everything work in tandem. Astrological events versus things on the earth. Them work in tandem, man, and you have disasters that can happen, which basically cause people to do certain things. Emergencies cause people to do certain things, man. Will cause other things to happen. So things are just random. When the Lord tell us, say, yo, hey, look, you see the signs, certain signs in the heavens, don't believe that something random. It's something random might have nothing to do with what going on the earth. These things work together, man. All these things work together. So when you see a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, guess what? It's not just something that happened up there. Something happening right here, even in the hearts and the minds of men. That's how it is, man.
It says,
yeah, go on.
It says, no measure thou the time diligently himself.
God.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass,
God.
Which I have told you before.
God.
And that's prophecy.
God.
I told you before. Before it happened. It says, then shall thou understand that is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the earth.
Right, because the Lord is telling
the
about
world which he made.
The Lord is telling about a particular set of events that happen in the course of time. And you have a certain time when these things happen. Yeah, when you see them things here happen, and something will happen all the while. And something will happen in a particular season. So if you happen to see these things happening, guess what? You're in that season. You know what I mean?
As I mentioned, them happen over a period of time, but you have a time when them more fast.
The frequency.
Frequently more
the frequency turn up, man. Yeah. Hey, cause rain. You have a rainy season. On the earth you have a monsoon season. You know, certain countries have a monsoon season. But when you have a monsoon season, it doesn't say that only in the monsoon season rain is gonna fall. Rain fall otherwise. But when you know it's the monsoon season, you know that at the peak
and the rain season.
A rainy season. Well, it's the same thing with time itself, man. You get earthquake here and there. But when you start to earthquake happening in high frequencies, you know, you turn left and turn right, and you're about the next earthquake. You turn left and turn. Yes. That's something special, man. Hey, we can't remember the years. I've been on the earth long enough when we can remember years past, we never hear about an earthquake. And one entire year passed, they never hear about an earthquake. So you have times in the past where earthquake was not a common phenomenon. Yeah? Now we have a time now where you have hundreds upon thousands of earthquake shaking per year. Yeah. Big and small. So there is something special about the time if you're seeing something happening that never used to happen on a regular basis.
It says,
Run.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Right. As I said before, these things work together. People don't uproar for no reason. People do not uproar for no reason. Yeah? As I say, all these things work together. You know what I mean? One thing causes the other thing to happen. You know what I mean? Alright, case in point, an earthquake. You know what an earthquake can do? An earthquake can have economic ramifications, man. Not only because it's a disaster and people die from it, but it can have economic repercussion. And that can cause people to become, you know? Because if there's a disruption economically, you know, you have, when you come on to goods and the purchasing of goods or people life savings and everything, that all these things can be affected and people can act out when these things happen, man. That's to show you just something can cause all the things to happen. You can have shortages because of such things, man. And if you have shortages, people, it leads to desperation, and in desperation, people do things through desperation, man. The reason why people protest is because something that's affecting them in normal life, that's why they protest, man. That's why they lick out and lash out. So disasters and emergencies can cause it that people end up of an act out, man. You know what I mean? So these things don't happen randomly.
Spiritual things.
People just don't jump up and say, yo, we're going to protest today. No, something have caused them to protest. And ecological events, weather phenomena, all these things can cause a chain reaction.
Just like when a hurricane come and everybody rush.
Yes, everybody rush. Yes, when a disaster coming, everybody rush to the supermarket like a hurricane, and there are empty shelves there.
If you're for a reaction, there's an opposite and equal reaction.
So if a disaster hit the island, you're not gonna have no energy. Number one, if a major disaster, I can remember Gilbert. You know, it's a major hurricane that hit the island, and we have months upon top of months before the energy is restored. So the people reach to a level of desperation. You know what I mean? Because the government now have to aid the people. And them have to get aid from abroad. So if you don't feed the people will get upset. Because the scarcity of goods, you know, people start to behave differently. Them not in the same comfort zone that I'm used to, you know, them start to behave differently. So let's show you that just by a disaster, people behavior just change, man. Just like that. That's what when the scripture talk about, you know, all these natural disasters and people uproaring, you know what I mean? It can be a result of food shortage, economic collapse. All these things can be caused by a natural disaster, man. Yeah? So these things work together. Go on now.
It says, then shall thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. It says, for like as all that is made in the world art an beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest, man.
Even so, the times also of the highest of plain beginning in wonder and powerful works and ending,
you know, the Lord Yahweh Shai say,
effects and signs.
With the effects and signs, you know what the Lord Yahweh Shai say? So you can discern the face of the sky. You cannot discern the time. You cannot discern the time, because guess what now? The Lord say, oh, the beginning of plain effects and signs, even concerning the end, it have certain signs to show that this is the end.
This is right.
Yeah? So even though a lot of things are going on, is not the norm for you, even though you see it happening, you can't come to the conclusion and say, oh, this is the things that are sure the end.
You know what them do? Them try to bring themselves in a state of normalcy.
Yeah.
You know,
you're like frogs, man.
Yeah.
Frogs in boiling water, man. You know, I discussed some, I went mad yesterday. I was discussing, because I never did know that this is going on in Jamaica. So, yo, they have a Cuban tree frog. The Cuban tree frog, you know, in Jamaica, like them are spread all over the place now. Them actually, you know, ecologically, when they introduce a different species into the ecosystem, it kind of mess up the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So what them basically, them actually kill out the local frog, them are breed up and spread all port and them reach and them. Yeah.
Some tall, ugly something.
Some green looking frog, some green, big too, you know, them green and grey frog.
So we catch them with.
Seeing and the discussion basically, you know, I show that look, man, you know, when these frogs to Jamaica, it have certain effects that basically happen to show that look, you know, say, you know, they mess up the habitat, disrupt the whole function of what basically they are going ecologically here, you know. I lose the train of thought, but then I come to a point, but the point slipped me. I remember still.
That's the point.
Yeah, right.
This is Matthew 16 and verse 2. It said, and he answered and said unto them, when it is even, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky.
Right, because these things show you what's going to happen, man. All these things show you what's going to happen. You know, because you say, okay, when you're in Jamaica, we say, the weather's a black up, rain is going to fall. And you feel a certain breeze, you say, oh, rain breeze that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
When certain heat, you say, oh, this will come with the wind and then the rain.
Yeah. So you can tell that. See? We have signs, just the same, show you that, look, man. We're at the end of the time, man. Yeah, go on.
But ye cannot discern the signs of the times.
Right, you cannot discern the signs of the time. Yeah? You cannot discern the signs of the time. Hey, you know, some great sign we have. Not only, you see, the Lord give us some simple signs here. You know what I mean? We're concerning, you know, things that everybody are going to say. But even us have signs, man, where we can identify that, look, we're at the end. You know what I mean? Even what's going on in Israel. Also, you know, is a pointer to show you what point in time we at. You know, men that are false prophets.
Yep. And the real prophets are out there as well.
Real prophets being out there.
Things that get said will come to pass.
Yes, it's in the highways and the byways.
Some man get exposed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these things, you know, add up.
But in history, when empires going down, they always have stuff like this will happen. Even the very music become degenerate.
Yes.
And stuff like that. You understand? Anytime a kingdom is coming to an end,
right,
you always find
degeneracy.
Exactly.
And all them things, man. Yeah.
And some levels and beyond norm.
Hey, that's ask yourself, man. Ask yourself where all this is going to end.
Yeah, exactly. You actually have people out there that would say that this not going to ever stop as an earth run. And the new thing, no, whatever.
You have a thing we call sustainability. Yeah? You can, you know, logically look at certain things and know that it's not sustainable. So if it's not sustainable, what is the result of something that is not sustainable?
Exactly. It must come to an
going to an end.
Exactly. Just like you might take up a woman and you start off with worth of big money and you don't have enough.
Yeah.
When the money done, she's going to go.
It ends. Right now, we have a crisis when it comes down to men and women. You have a gender.
Yeah.
You have a gender.
The clash of the gender.
You have a clash of the gender that's going on now. Where does it end?
Exactly.
What going to happen? Regardless, people try to ignore it. There's this functionality that takes place now. You know, when it comes down to our social interaction, especially between men and women. Where is it going to end? It is not sustainable. Things like this not sustainable. So you know that, look, all these things are showing that everything is going to crash, man. You know what I mean? When a man can go out, you know, and just kill a man for no reason. You know what I mean? And people that take on that culture, where does it end? Is this sustainable? Normally people used to kill people. You know what I mean? If you call someone used to kill a man for just bad mind. Yeah. At least him have a reason.
Yeah.
To kill a man. You know what man, the man want to kill a man a Spanish town for where they brother? Yeah. The man go in a supermarket, the man go to one hard deal, you see? The man go in a one place to go buy one die, you know. And he die, he can't pay for that because he die too much money. When the man come out of a place, some security guard say, boy, the man takes up. So then they decide to beat the man. Some other man get involved. Take the man, put the one car, carry the man go one place. Beat the man till they don't know how to beat the man. Say again. Just beat him. You know what man must say? Alright, here we have an idea what we are going to do now. We are going to ask you a ransom for you. So initially when them take the man and put in the car, you know, and I kidnap the man, think about kidnap him to collect money, you know. But me when them beat him and them don't have nothing more for do now. Them say, alright, here we are, I'll call them people them and say, yo, bring 100 grand come.
I'm not supermarket him go, or something like that.
Not kill it. So the man go to some random thing. Anyway. So anyway, make sure. So the man goes up boom. They beat the man, call the people them. At the same time they call the people them, police them on the phone. Call the people and call police because you know him to go with him sister-in-law. Yeah. So the sister-in-law alert or whatsoever. So the sister going with the man. Call the people, the police line and say, alright, I can bring it, the 100,000 that come. When they bring 100,000, one of the man them are there on the scene, identify one of the man them, say one of the man them are police. And one big piece of shootout start.
Oh, we beat the man?
Yeah.
Oh, the news list with them say 4 charge.
Yeah, the security guard and catch one man and one man must be dead. They think that the man who hold the bar dead because the flash of police them. You see me? Hold the bar. No, the man want to kill him. Man. Yeah, man, they say them going to do brother. They going to take the money and then they going to kill him and throw him off in the water.
Not like that.
They say we have to kill that man today. Man, I go for man want pickaxe, man want shovel. Because they say we have to just kill that man and done, you know. For what? And when they collect the money, you know, Jake will kill him, you know, for nothing, you know.
Stay far from niggas, bro.
Scripture has to be circumspect, man.
You know what I mean?
Far from niggas, bro.
Nigga be out here randomly killing other niggas, man. For nothing at all. You know, do them nothing. They're not bad mind for nothing. They must, you know, let's go make one dopey today and just make your dopey.
Yeah.
And just say thing go.
Wicked.
Yeah? And this is sustainable, man.
And guess who involved tonight? Somebody was supposed to be the upholder of the law.
Yeah.
A policeman. Supposed to be up a keeper of the law.
Security.
Yeah?
And this is Ecclesiastes 8 and verse 5 say, whosoever keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man art discern both time and judgment.
Right, a wise man discern both time and judgment. No, it's time for all them evil works that you see take place to be judgment. You know, there's no time in a Jamaican history where you see everybody embrace obia and witchcraft. You go you see a man with them ring.
But you still them 80 because they do too much of that.
Yeah. Hypocrite. Yeah?
One is a hypocrite.
The youth them now, you see them with them rings, brother, what that? You know my ring, you know, so I have my dopey in them ring. Everywhere right now. My man have a dopey in them ring right now.
Especially the younger Gen Zs, man.
Dopey, we are dopey.
Yeah? My man have a dopey in them ring.
Everybody are weird once when you have the blue, yeah, looking sick.
Yeah.
Evil eye.
Yeah.
You worry about it?
Yeah.
That's the first one you about that?
No, man, what you do look like people. Once to be evil, but to do good them now.
See, so we're at a point now where things happening out of the norm. And guess what? If this should continue for a certain period of time, you know what I mean? What end the amount to?
God.
You see, thing is, you have to think ahead, man. Because when you think about something, you say, oh, this is going to trajectory here, ultimately, you know what I mean? You have Esau coming out telling you that. Esau coming out telling you that when he making prediction and doing maths, when he do all that maths and in scientific calculation, him tell that, look, man, the majority of women are going to be single at a certain period of time.
Yep.
How him know that? Because the current way all people socialize now and the trajectory of how things are getting worse, him can make a prediction and say by this time, such and such amount of people not going to have a partner.
Because I never do it.
You know what I mean?
Programming,
the thing amount to know good future. Once you're looking at the thing, you know what I mean? There's no future in it. And that's why him himself come up with his own ideology concerning Agenda 2030 or Agenda 21. Him have a thing where him call it sustainable development. Because he's saying that the current way or the current trajectory things is going not sustainable.
That's why they push it to be more unsustainable.
See? So now him can justify pushing certain things on you under sustainable development.
Right.
And him determined to do it. According to him, the way all you eat and your lifestyle that you have right now is not healthy for the planet and the well-being of the planet and everyone on the planet. So therefore, what you believe in and how you live your life are going to be drastically changed, man. And then believing that the soul heartedly and they're determined that they're going to change everybody's life style on the planet to a more sustainable way. And guess what? That sustainable way is not favorable for you all, man. This is what's going on. You know what I mean? So all who, you see, if I don't believe in the scriptures, I don't know who gonna save you from what them man are gonna do, you know, man.
Yep.
What them man plan to do, if I don't believe in the scripture, you're in trouble, man. Because there's no escape what these men plan, man. And them, it's just like how them break down the COVID thing. Yeah.
C19.
The C19 thing for you and just bring some rule. That's how they're gonna bring the rules, them, man. To save the planet. Scripture.
With hard measures behind it.
The measures will come to save the planet. You're not gonna like it, man. Carbon footprint, your emission, your rate of emission is gonna be, you know, up for scrutiny. Oh, you eat this amount of food, you're responsible for this amount of emissions, so you're gonna have carbon credits, man. This is what this man planned, for you to have carbon credits, man. You'll be restricted from eating certain amount or eating certain foods. Yeah? You'll be restricted and traveling. You're gonna be restricted on the amount of energy you consume to save the planet. Man. This is what this man planned. You see this free idea that a lot of you have out here, man. You're gonna realize that, look, you see what you consider as freedom, man? In last days, man. And the Lord is not joking, because a lot of power people get put to death in that period, man. The world is gonna be turned upside down because of all of this that's gonna go down, man. This man is about to make his move. You know what I mean? We're about to enter into dark days, man. Dark days, man. Whether you believe in the scriptures, yes or no, these dark days are coming, man. You have people be researching. People be researching and seeing what these men are planning to do, and they're basically losing it, man. You see a girl right there, so she depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
She depressed because she find out the things that what the man are planning to do.
Exactly.
And it have a toll on her.
Yep.
And you know why? She have a lack of hope.
Yep.
Yeah?
Find yourself an Israelite.
Yep.
In Psalms 140
God.
and verse 1 said, "Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man.
Right.
Preserve me from the violent man.
Right.
Which imagine mischief in their hearts continually."
Hey, when we meditate upon a precept like this, man, we know why. We know why we should, you know, see eye to eye with these precepts, man, because we are witnessing through our research and knowing what's going on, man. You know, we see all live, these things come alive, man. We have to ask the Lord this, because what these men are planning to do, we know that there's no other option.
Can.
How long we basically studying the sustainable development goals, man?
Over 10 years now.
Over 10 years, man.
10 years.
Yeah?
Long before Brown Dog in a pub.
We watch them carrying out them plan. We watch them piece by piece carrying out the plans, man. Yeah, we basically always down into this thing with the money I do, man. So when we see them I do what them I do, you know what I mean? We say, right, eh? Shit really serious, man. The Lord is really serious, man.
Yep. And the Lord is making moves.
Yep.
A lot of moves, man.
What?
And 2024 is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Hey, look, man.
Don't feel like a joke.
You see this 2024, yeah. Hey, they have their 50-minute sitters planned for this year.
Yeah, even London, you have couple cities where them plan say, oh,
yeah,
them gonna roll out them 50-minute cities.
How do you think they're gonna justify these things? The see thing is, these men just don't bring out certain things and they're just like that when things is normal, man. Shit is gonna go down, man. Some shit is gonna go down. And you see, you look up for them things and you can just wake up the next morning and hear some shit going down, man.
Bank crash. Cyber attack.
Yeah. Any minute.
No one. Listen.
I'm gonna give themselves a deadline, brother. I'm gonna give themselves a deadline.
Frightening scenarios.
You know what I mean?
Verse 2 again, Psalms 140 and verse 2 say, which imagine mischiefs in their hearts, continually, or they gather together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a thing with the Rothschilds, man, how them benefit from wars, man. Them don't give a damn who win wars. According to the feature I watch, I said them not give a damn. Them know exactly the side where them are gonna push for win.
Yeah. For a certain agenda. To be passed.
Yeah.
You know watch it this morning.
Just like World War I was to get America in power on the top, I think, and World War II was to get we call it the state of Israel and get the US dollar.
Yeah, it's well coordinated. It's well coordinated. Because so the feature I watch this morning, I say, oh, them fund both sides, but them not care who. No, them care exactly who's going to win. They're going to make who supposed to win.
Exactly. Them determine it.
Them determine it because them have a goal.
That's that godlike complex.
Yeah, them have a goal. Ultimately, why them basically carry out the event. Yeah, them have to meet that goal. I see a lot of people think it's about money for these men. It's not about money, man. You see,
it's about controlling.
You try to balance what these men are doing, you know, from the perspective of, oh, that money them are doing for no. They have it all, man.
If you watch
they are not in trouble, as the scripture said.
As other men.
If
you watch the movie Batman with Joker, when they like the money, and the original say, what you doing? They like the money.
Yeah.
But Joker when I say everything for you is just money.
Yeah.
You know? Because he's thinking bigger than that.
Yeah.
If you want money, you can get money.
God.
These men, I think, for actually have the souls of men in their possession.
God.
Yeah, to be the God on the earth.
Right.
Yeah,
not living long enough
exactly
to enjoy that shit. Exactly. That's what they plan. That's why transgenderism, transhumanism come in.
That is the truth.
They want to have the souls and live long enough.
Exactly.
To possess them.
These men are on another level in thoughts, man.
God.
The scripture says both the inward thought and the heart of them is deep.
Gone.
You are praying for dead.
You are praying money.
And niggas say, oh, yeah, me gonna live. Live my life to the fullest because me gonna dead already. These men not talk about live life to the fullest because me gonna dead. These men say, oh, me gonna live my life so till me can find a way that me can live longer.
Live forever.
Forever living the man I think about. The man I think about vain things like niggas out here, man. Niggas vain in them thoughts, man. Imagine that. A man just come here and just want to live for dead. You're vain.
And that's and it goes, a man might say no, but it goes to show in the actions. That's why you eat pork.
Yeah.
Like I might tell you, don't eat pork because it have parasites and it have got to do this. One day we all have it dead. So
the elites don't pray to die, man. You niggas are praying to die.
You know, use nothing better. Allegory of ticket.
Yeah, them dead. They don't know nothing but dead. That's all I know.
And here we are telling you that the word of the Lord is life.
Yeah.
How should I tell you that? Labor not for the bread that perisheth, but for the bread that perisheth not, which is our shine. Them no one hear that. That's the reason why our shine said, you eat my flesh and drink my blood. Them take it literal. You understand? Which this is life. The word of the Lord is life. And it shall bring you immortality.
It's the word that speak until their spirit and
their life.
But they never get that.
Look here, man.
Get the spirit.
For every man that come on the earth and not thinking about immortality, man, guess what? It's a waste of oxygen. God is going to put your ass to death, man. Because that's what you want. Yeah? What you want is what you get. If you believe in, that's what. You know, you're going to get a result of.
That's right.
If you believe in death, you're going to die, man.
That's right.
That's what it is, man. Yeah? We believe in life, man. Life everlasting.
Life forevermore.
Yeah, that's what we
Believe in
believe
Yahweh
in.
Shai,
Man.
man.
Yeah?
Righteousness, man.
Yeah.
Psalm 64 and 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Private privily.
Yeah, that's one of the things that all people struggle with, man. Because when I tell them, you know, how they in poison, how things deliberately set to keep them, you know, down or keep them in a certain position, you know, they just can't see it. Because this man didn't think secretively. As a matter of fact, this man will kill you and you blame yourself, you know, for whatsoever happening to you, man. Hey, just like for instance, this man be telling that, look, man, you have HIV and all this, and you put you on medication, and you know, and at the end of the day, you're guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You not say, oh, these men give you medication and retroviral and mess your organs up and all them things, man.
The reports now that are too much young people just feel it, just dropping.
You're dropping dead.
What? 18 to like 36, they're saying it's not normal to the amount of people that's just dropping
dead
from heart failure.
Yeah, and guess what? Nobody's blaming. And nobody's blaming the event that took place, man. Because I say, oh, you know, people drop from heart failure every day.
Only we alone.
Yeah.
What me see, I say, oh, is either the thing that made them bring forth the juice or the juice itself.
Yeah.
So some one of these things has to be blamed.
And nigga try to blame everything else apart from the juice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh, ironically, the people that don't take the juice, they are not dropping. You know?
Yeah.
It's always somebody that drink the Capri Sun. You know? Just dropping like fly. What's the irony of the situation?
You know why a lot of people when them say, boy, I inside the juice, if you want them to take the juice, the reason why them are rebut the whole thing, you know, and I go against it. A lot of them shame. Because shame come up on them, but them are try to cover them shame. I use pride to cover them shame, man.
Like which understand the comedy. I take my 2 shots.
Yeah.
Double booster. Thank Jesus I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I just drop. See? We see recordings here, men. I say, boy, I'm sorry I drink the Capri Sun.
Yeah.
You know? I'm sorry I drink the mango juice.
Yeah.
We have recordings, even Yasha send an audio with an elderly man. I say, oh, I'm sorry him drink the Capri Sun for ever since him drink it. Him do surgery and it's still.
Yeah, I was reasoning with a lady in the bus when I was going down to Montego Bay.
Yeah.
And, you know, she was constantly having pain in her hand, man. But she was going to the doctor because of the pain, because of the shot. You know what I mean? And, you know, she went to the doctor so many times, you know, because she grew some pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More than a year, she was feeling pain. Continue going to the doctor for the pain.
The thing is, they were warned, man.
Gone.
Yeah? We saw the Tuskegee thing come out just before that. And not only the Hebrews are like, but you have people who are actually look into things and say, but this don't make no sense. With this information just come up, well, we must trust you now. Regular people have said that. And you have men who warn their family. Remember the brother say, sorry for my daughter. Over 80 doctors. We get whatever died. Sorry for my daughter, I'm glad me not take none.
Hey, look, man. People out there just retarded, man. Why you should think a government or the medical system is going to give you something free like that when you have other diseases?
You remember the ship?
You have other diseases that killing more people that they don't put that effort for.
Remember the
right now, if you have cancer or heart disease and them things, they can say you have to pay You have to pay up money
To do a chemo.
to deal with them, and them things are the leading killer. Heart disease is the leading killer in Jamaica, man. I think it's heart disease.
Yeah,
The leading killer.
which comes by eating too much processed sugar.
You know what I mean? I think that is the leading killer in Jamaica, man. And anything you have to do for deal with that, you have to pay up money, man. Pay up money. And anyone has a sickness or whatsoever, you have to pay up big money. And this thing must come up out of nowhere. We have to get it free. Come on now, man. Come on, I know you still a pay. Cancer treatment, man.
Yeah, cancer treatment, diabetic,
Yeah? You have to pay up. And them now look for you. All of a sudden, the people when I look for you for a different disease, now gonna look for you now. Them so caring now.
That them come and give you something free.
Them all get it for free.
Free.
You know what I mean? I get incentives to do this thing. Yo, we'll get 10 grand.
Slice of pizza.
We'll get pizza. We'll get KFC. We'll get Burger King. Now only more get it free, then we'll get something with it.
Slice of pizza.
Come on, no man. They can't be that stupid, man.
Sheep.
When there's a chop, you should know. You know what I mean?
Oh, you said chop to catch animals now.
A chop is
bait.
a chop is meant to be enticing.
Yeah,
man.
but it's so disgusting to know that you say, if me drink the juice,
Yeah.
they'll give me KFC.
God.
That's an insult. They'll give me a 2-piece KFC. That's an insult. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're really, if you fall for them things, you're really retarded, man.
That's like what, 600 Jamaican dollars?
Yeah.
But for 2-piece KFC, what are you talking about?
What them man come with is an insult and intelligence, man. And it shows that a lot of you that's supposed to be intelligent were not intelligent.
Like even Christopher Crofton,
Yeah.
in his parade, I try to get people to go and be vaccinated.
God.
The lady said, we need water. You take the juice? No, go and take the juice and you talk to me. Like, yeah, if that was back in the time when people wasn't so dead, certainly a big stone would pick him up. we see a video where
Pick him off of the ball back.
I think it's Syria, opposition leader, in the crowd, meet and greet politics business. Forgive me, no, it's not Syria, it's not Korea.
Right.
And somebody went up and stabbed him in the neck.
God.
Yeah? Somebody went up and... So, this is the time where we're living in. You're going to see more things like that happen because gradually you have other people on the TikTok and whatever speak about something.
Big son of Bossy,
Yeah, in Small Life, St. Vincent. There's the MP, I think it was a female, if it's not Venezuela, it's Argentina.
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody come up with a gun and try to, but the gun jump. Right in front of the press. See, so people are feeling the squeeze. Yeah, and instead of these fools channel, look, I'm pointing fingers at the elites. They are sucking up the blood because they believe in the power of the state and think that the power of the state is going to be there to help them. Well, the state is going to break down because the military is going to be dismantled. The police force is going to be dismantled. It's going to be all out chaos, and that's the reason why the apostles always said that. Look, Esau think he's going to get this thing out of this thing in control, but the Lord is going to take the wheel from him, and the amount of chaos and carnage. And when him, Albert Pike or Alistair Crowley, one of them write about it. Albert Pike, one of them write about it. Him not dream for the amount of chaos what are going to come upon this society, man. The Lord are going to actually release spirits. We're going to do some things where men we never expect.
Hey, look, man, the spirit of fear is not up to you, man. Esau think the spirit of fear is up to him. You know what I mean? The Lord control all these spirits, man. You see, when you're walking in flesh, you're subjected to all these things, man. Yeah, you're subjected to all these things, man. Yeah, the Lord determine whether you should put a spirit on you to do specific things, man. And you're gonna fear. You think that you're gonna be in control and you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be fearful, man. Dread. The Lord dread is gonna be upon everyone, man. Believe it or not. Yeah?
Second is on 16. Yes. 68. It says, second is 16 and verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. Yeah.
We know that that is that device that they're pushing right now.
You
know, you soon start hear that come up in the news more frequently and more frequently, speaking about that little device, man. You know, that C to the hip.
Hey, them talk about it freely nowadays, like, you know, one time you couldn't talk about that, you know, it have to be some form of deep conspiracy one time.
You know what gets thrown in the media more than anything now? What's it, my name? Yuval Noah Harari, speaking about the technologies what them have, and they're gonna have too much useless humans.
More and more they come.
More and more
they start to tell you what they're really gonna do.
Too much useless humans.
More and more.
The wicked boasters of desire.
Exactly.
Tell them, man.
So their thing is to get rid of your asses, man. That's their thing. Yeah. Them itching for do it, man. You think, yo, you see when you know when you go to school and you want to reach home for play a video game and them thing there, you can't wait for reach home. I have been waiting on a girl to come check you.
Yeah, sing on it.
And you want the ocean to reach at the account of a minute. So the man the account of a minute, brother. They can't wait to start put your asses to death, man. Them desire, them craving to do that, man.
Them love blood. Just the 6 lovers blood.
Correct.
It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and be trodden underfoot.
Correct.
I will see an example with the World 2020 event.
Correct.
They that consent unto them, a lot of them they're in a derision now.
Correct.
Being laughed at. And get trodden underfoot.
Correct.
Same thing when them bring out the seep and a lot of people go and take it, man.
Don't know it's a trap. Take your bite, bait,
man. Yeah. Them are going to be under derision just the same, man.
A lot of people bleach with them eyes, bleach with them nose.
Yeah.
And the family members keep it hush because of what? Shame.
You
know? When you should be, you should be blowing the trumpet even more, man. Warn the people, yeah? At least it's an act of righteousness, but no.
We have a few men that sigh and cry for what go on.
Exactly.
Hey, and you have a lot of Edomite that come out, man. Because them
get cut out of the pie.
Them get cut out of the pie. Because them see them life a crumble around them, man. Where them used to. And the lifestyle where them used to live, it get pulled down. So I really say them are tweet because them want to get out of this place, man. And we are doing it because we want to see this kingdom come to an end, man. And we want to see our kingdom established. But them are doing it because them say, boy, the life where them used to, I get taken away from them. Yeah. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
And that's the elect of God.
God.
Yeah, all Israel, really, you know.
God.
And the hopeful here of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, that is right. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
What do you think Esau going to do when the time comes? Because he know about the angels, know about Yahushai, and he's been, remember the scripture speak about the chariots entering into the house of the thief. So they're seeing it more than the regular man, because they have all the technologies to see more than what we down here, so I can see with the natural eye. What do you think going to happen when him unleash? Yeah? This was today. I think about it before I leave my home. I say, men like the Prime Minister who think that he will get a cut out of the pie, you know too much.
Yep.
Yeah? You know too much to think that you can get anything. Yeah? You just casualty. You just use you, abuse you, dump you.
They don't. They say
don't be for his pleasure.
Exactly. You use the exactly.
We speak about the Negro man and our delusional
mindset. The same way them man are delusional.
Yeah, delusional, same way.
Exactly.
You see, Negroes be feeling like they're entitled for some shit.
That's right, man.
From the so-called white man. You're entitled to nothing, man. It's the same mentality that a man have concerning reparation and everything there. The same mentality them leaders have, man. You know, them think the so-called white man owe them something. And I'll give them. Because some farmer moral thing guide them to basically come clean and to do the right thing. He's saying about to do the right thing, man. There's nobody there for judge him for it, man. You know, in his eyes. In his eyes, he's the most mightiest on the planet, and there's nobody to stop him or to tell him what to do. We do him off, we do him do. And I need to be compassionate on nobody.
But the scripture says for us, you have to bind this strong man.
Yeah, this man is a man who have no empathy, man.
Gone.
Yeah? They're gonna use you. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna use you, man, and get rid of your ass, man.
Think him go say, but at least he did bring out them.
Never value you. He never see you with no value in you at all.
You know too much, man.
Yeah?
Says then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as fire.
Hey, you see,
Yeah. No,
you see, you have to know the mindset. So there's a certain mindset that come with power. And out here, whether they're up high, normally things become insignificant.
Yeah. Certain things, yeah.
The higher is, certain things become insignificant.
You don't crash a car.
When you're walking on the road, you don't walk looking for hands, man.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I want to step on the hands here.
Yeah.
You know?
Take a life.
Yeah, you're gonna take a life. No. Because it is, you're up here and the hands is down there. Insignificant. And that is the mentality.
These men. Yeah.
That's the mentality. Everywhere around. The elite look on us, the same way like how we deal with ants, I see way them deal with us, man.
You see the video the other day with the Pro Box?
Yeah.
Where the man say, the man take me blessings, star. Man, I say, I go out the road, you know. And the man a delay and a dolly on the bike and a delay and a dolly on the bike. Cause never been on my car star, you know, I don't have no money. We give me put them Christmas this year. 2 years I'm gonna get them Christmas and the man just take my blessings, star. When you're up on a level with money, you don't think about a car if it crash.
Yeah.
Fuck that lick up, you go buy yours, step out of it.
Yeah.
And you get the next one.
Hey, and even the Lord, man, the Lord don't look at things down low like that, and that's why we know how much the Lord do, and the Lord look down on Israel, man. Yeah, because the Lord refers to us as worms, man.
Done.
When you're at certain height, man, you don't generally look down on the small things, man. You just live a life like them not significant. And that's what the elite look at, people down here. Them look at them as insignificant beings, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And it don't hurt them if you all die. It them not feel a way about it. Just like I want to feel a way when we walk. We walk on tenants today and kill them and worry about it and feel guilty. No, they don't feel guilty about killing us, man. They don't feel guilty about our lives, man. You know? We are not significant to them like that. Yeah? As a matter of fact, we more annoying to them than anything else. Like a mosquito is annoying to us, man.
It says,
yeah? So it's like a mosquito what them want to squat out, man. You know what that prince said, if he could come back and be a disease, they'll come back and kill out a whole heap of people, man.
yeah.
That's how they meditate, man. Them not think like you, them not try to be empathizing with people like how you depend on certain level with certain people, you can empathize with them because you make a connection. Them not no connection with us, man.
Yeah.
No connection.
It says,
yeah, go on.
It's Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 3 and verse 2. It says, burden not thyself above thy power, while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
God.
It says, for all agree the kettle and the earthen pot.
God. That's what it is. Yeah, they are two different people. With them poor, they were rich. They're rich, they were poor.
God.
You know what I mean?
You know. For if the
we are the richest not friend.
Because if the one be smitten against the other,
God,
it shall be broken.
God.
The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth with all.
God.
The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
God.
He says, if thou be for his profit,
God,
he will use thee.
Right, that's what they're about. The reason we're living right now is because them see some form of benefit.
Gone.
Being alive. And once them don't see us having any benefit being alive, your worth, they're gonna get rid of you, man. Go on.
If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Yep.
Yeah?
And that's what's gonna happen, man. Yeah, we're clear to carry the farm with us.
Yeah.
So we don't say Kalalali, how about Shem or Shai, about Shem or Kakadash. The one us to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers, they keep pushing this truth in sincerity and honesty. Shalom up.
Yeah, yeah.